Heartbreak, frustration, and a dash of controversy. When the Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, fans witnessed something that had never happened during the Patrick Mahomes era. The team suffered its second consecutive defeat, leaving them winless after 2 weeks. For a dynasty accustomed to dominance and resilience, this 20-17 loss felt both shocking and oddly familiar. So what's really going on in Kansas City? And is this the start of a true crisis, or just a stumble on the path? But here's where things get interesting. Although the final score was close, the same nagging issues cropped up once again. The running game faltered. Mahomes played hero virtually single-handedly, only for his receivers to squander chances, and a poorly timed turnover sealed their fate. The question remains, are these problems fixable, or are they foreshadowing a turbulent season ahead? Is it fair to be alarmed by back-to-back losses, especially when both defeats came against strong opponents in nail-biting one-score games? Or should fans be more concerned about offensive struggles that keep repeating, regardless of who's on the field? Could the absence of key receivers due to injuries and suspensions be the true culprit, or is there a deeper flaw in the Chiefs' game plan nobody wants to admit? This is the part most people miss. It's easy to blame injuries, but it might be time to look in the mirror and ask tough questions about consistency and strategy. Let's break down the standouts, both positive and negative, from Week 2, with a spotlight on who stepped up and who slipped up. Winners. Left tackle Josh Simmons. Talk about dedication. Any doubts about Simmons' health evaporated when he chased down Mahomes. Interceptor at a blazing 18 miles per hour. That's athleticism you'd expect from a tight end, not a left tackle. What's more, Simmons didn't allow a single pressure all game, ensuring Mahomes could work his magic. Chiefs fans may have just witnessed the start of a long, bright future at left tackle. Wide receiver Tyquan Thornton. Here's a player whose role might be underrated. Tasked primarily with stretching defenses deep, Thornton has often served as a decoy. But when given the chance, his speed and explosiveness turn heads. Think back to Justin Watson and Marquez Valdes-Scantling's inconsistent results in similar roles. Thornton's upside seems notably higher. Although his connection with Mahomes isn't fully dialed in yet, evidenced by a few missed deep balls, their fourth-quarter 49-yard touchdown provided a glimpse of what's possible. Reasonable expectations? Thornton is meeting them, and then some. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Let's be clear. Although the stat line wasn't dazzling, 16 completions on 29 attempts for 187 yards, with 1 touchdown and 1 interception, Mahomes continues to keep his team competitive almost single-handedly. Notably, he led the ground game too, finishing with 66 rushing yards and a score on 7 attempts, a testament to his effort under pressure. When Mahomes gets support, the Chiefs become almost unstoppable. At the moment, they're surviving because of his brilliance. Safety Bryan Cook. Keep an eye on this young enforcer. Cook stood out against the Eagles, dishing out hard hits and batting down passes all game. His growth signals promise in a coaching staff hoping to mold a secondary that, while not perfect, is learning and improving fast. Cornerback Noel Williams. Another rookie flashing star power. Williams notched 2 critical pass breakups, potentially saving points and impacting momentum. As his confidence grows, so may his role in this emerging secondary. Defensive lineman Omar Norman Lott. Few debuts are more electrifying than Norman Lott's, who hammered Eagles QB Jalen Hurts for a monster sack. This kind of impact play bodes well for his future, and adds a spark to a defense in need of playmakers. Linebacker Jeffrey Bassa. Want to know how young linebackers earn roster spots in Kansas City? Excellence on special teams. The athletic rookie logged 2 big tackles, offering hints of his broader potential and a pathway toward a starting role down the line. Losers. Emotions run high here. These are the players and coaches in the hot seat, and opinions may vary. Tight end Travis Kelce. Fans love Kelce's fire, but lately he's let his intensity spill over into on-field and sideline outbursts, and dropped passes that ordinarily stick like glue. The most glaring error. A routine catch that bounced right to a defender. resulting in the pivotal, game-altering interception. Without that mistake, things might have ended differently. Running back Isaiah Pacheco. When your star quarterback leads the team in rushing, alarm bells ring about the ground game. Pacheco managed only 22 yards on 10 carries, leaving far too much yardage on the field. Is the blocking scheme at fault? The play calling? Or is Pacheco missing something himself? Whatever the reason, it's unacceptable production for a lead back in this offense. Defensive ends Mike Danna and George Karlaftis. The Chiefs paid them to pressure the passer, but the edge rush continues to underwhelm. Danna was sidelined early by injury, yet Karlaftis' inability to disrupt is perhaps more concerning, especially given the expectation that Chiefs edge defenders should win even against elite offensive lines. Is Chris Jones' off day a valid excuse for their lack of impact, or should Karlaftis and Danna be held more accountable? Head coach Andy Reid. The offensive attack is starting to look stale, and the predictability is hard to ignore, especially when runs on 3rd and 4th down fizzle out with the defense dominating. Reid still has a reputation for creative play design, but lately it's lacking. The defense limited a strong Eagles squad to just 214 total yards, fewer than 100 through the air, which should have been enough to win. Is Reid slow to adapt, or is something more fundamental wrong with this unit? Some say great coaches fix issues fast, but KC fans are growing impatient. How quickly will things improve? It's important to remember, labeling someone a winner or loser after a single game is not a critique of their overall talent or character. It's a snapshot of weekly performance, not a life sentence. No disrespect intended, only honesty. And this is the part most people miss. Should Chiefs fans hit the panic button after 2 close losses to strong opponents? Or is calmer analysis required before making judgments? Could this run of adversity spark needed changes, or expose cracks that have remained hidden since season's start? What do you think? Are these just growing pains, or are the Chiefs headed for a rocky year? Share your take in the comments and let the debate begin.